All right, welcome to DeanBodi Show. DeanBodi Show. Hey everybody, what's going on? Happy Halloween. Welcome to DeanBodi Show. What's going on? I hope you're having a great day. Let's get this show kicked off on the right foot. Who's the good girl? Good girl, Bodi. Good girl. Good girl, Bodi. She's the best girl in the world. Oh yeah. DeanBodi.com, 800-878-9698, Bodi Hotline, Fun Line. Call the Bodi line, say something nice to Bodi. She's waiting for you. You can call it, you can text it. Bodi's the greatest. She wants to hear from you. Say your name, where you're from. Sing a Zippity Doodah song. We don't care about your voice. We love the rough edges over here, DeanBodi. You do you. That's what we want. And make up somebody. We'll say it. We'll make it a feature. We'll announce it on the show. How much fun is that? DeanBodi.com is the website. We got the links on there. One will get you over to the podcast. Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. We're on all the platforms. The other link will get you over to the YouTube channel, DeanBodi space show, YouTube channel. Go to the channel, check it out. The links are in the description below. Also, you want to support the show. Hey, don't forget to click the like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. You don't want to miss any of these shows. We're coming at you, DeanBodi. So look, man, let me tell ya, CDC is messing with you and me. Dr. Fettuccine is do-re-mi. CDC, 1, 2, 3, baby fettuccine. So look, all the COVID, schmovid, pandemic, schmandemic, can we just move on from it already, huh? Can we do it? So it's crazy around here, man. Bodi's doing awesome. We're having a good time over here. Halloween is here. It's not what it used to be, but it's still here, and people recognize it, and hopefully trick-or-treaters are going to have fun tonight getting candy and stuff. I don't know. I've been out here a long time, and where I happen to be, no trick-or-treaters. When I go to the gym over there around the corner, there's a whole Halloween costume store that opened up. Like, the thing takes up half the plaza. So obviously, people still like to dress up. There's parties. There's all kinds of fun stuff going on, and we're doing our thing, and that's what's going on. So listen, it's a funny story. First of all, I'm brushing my teeth the other day, okay? And I'm brushing. There's a lot on the brain. I'm thinking about this, and I flung the toothbrush kind of flung out of my mouth, and a piece of toothpaste flew in the air and landed where? Right on my hoo-ha. What'd he say? The toothpaste flung in the air, landed right on my hoo-ha. There's some toothpaste on my hoo-ha, get it off. There's some toothpaste on my hoo-ha, get it off. There's a toothpaste on my hoo-ha. Toothpaste on the hoo-ha, there's a toothpaste on hoo-ha, get it off, get it off. And it just happens like that. I don't know, when you're doing your stuff in the bathroom, if you're from Jersey, it's bathroom, and sometimes things like that happen, and it's kind of funny. So I looked in the mirror, I looked down, I laughed at myself, and then we moved on with our day. So listen, oh my goodness. So Bodi, I'm just excited that she's doing better. She's feeling stronger, shoulder's getting better, and I think we're going to schedule a follow-up visit with the mobile vet, because I really loved our visit with the mobile vet. They spent time. They were here. They answered questions. We just took our time, and we were on the same page, and it was just really a great visit as far as doctor-patient relationship goes. Man, you don't get that all the time. You find a good one, and you stay on it. So we'll do a follow-up. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what they say as far as Bodi's progress, and I'm doing my little massages on her shoulder. I'm doing my little rubbies on the elbows and the wrists. And we're giving her a lot of love and letting her know that we're on top of it, and we're doing the immunotherapy serum from the dermatologist. Look, when I administer that under the tongue sublingual to boost her immune system so her body can fight off these things that she's got problems with allergies to, when I'm done, as I walk back and she's looking at me, I turn around, I go my hands from my heart, and I give her a kiss to let her know that that's a positive thing. to let her know that, or I'll touch where it's helping on this side and on this side. And I'll give her my heart and kiss again. And I'll say it's for this side and it's for this side. And touch the areas where she knows where she's been uncomfortable, to let her know that you're on top of it. To let her know that, hey, you got her back. Just like she's got your back. Or my back, or yeah, she's got your back too, because it's DeanBodi Show. She loves all of you out there. And, that kind of communication is what you need. That's what makes it special. And same with the vitamins. When I give her a supplementation, I applaud Bodi for taking her supplements. Way to go, Bodi. Yay, Bodi, for this side and this side. See? And do the heart and the kiss again. As much as I can to reinforce the positivity. When you do something like that, it's not something that she's not going to want to do. It's not something that has a negative vibe attached to it. It's all moving forward and positive. How cool is that? Because when she's not feeling her way she wants to feel, and she's fidgety, and she's moving from one doggy bed to the other, to the love seat, to the couch, to my bed. You can tell when you're uncomfortable, you move around too, and you bounce around too. So we get it. You know what's going on. Hey, what can I tell you? We just had the rain tundrum the other day, come falling down like sheets of water. When it rains out here in Texas, we get these long rains. Not like Florida, sunny up to noon, afternoon rain. That's like the whole summer. So if you're going to go to the beach in Florida, you got to get moving early because the clouds are coming. And you get the sun showers over there in Florida. It's raining on one side of the street, but right on the other side, it's not raining. How crazy is that? But Texas, man, we get these long days of rain. And when it comes, it comes. But the crazy thing in the back that we have over here, the ants came out of nowhere. The ants, I don't know, they freak out a little bit, right? Because the rain kind of floods the ground. So when it starts to dry up, they come bubbling up to the surface. So I'm out back the other day. I look down and I see this kind of wave moving between the pavers in the back. And I said, oh my gosh, it's an ocean of ants. They were actually moving. It was like percolating. It looked like coffee grounds moving around. So I got to handle it. So I got to get the Raid Lavender Smell Raid so you don't get brain damage from the regular. Kind of like the Tilex for the shower. Now they got the daily shower with no bleach. This way, when you spray it around, you don't talk about headaches, talk about burning in the eyes, talk about eyes watering, and, get me out of here as I inhale the toxic fumes. Look, I'm just trying to clean my bathroom and get rid of some of the mildew. I'm not trying to, tear gas the whole neighborhood. So the ants I handled, the Raid Lavender, it works, man. You do a dousing of that. As much as I like the creatures in the creepy crawlies of the world, I can't have ants biting Bodi. I can't have ants crawling around everywhere around the property. Can't do it, so you do what you got to do. But the Raid Ant Roach Lavender Smell, nice going, Raid. Nice going. They check in, but they can't check out. Oh, yeah. So we had to deal with that. We're walking around the neighborhood yesterday, as we do. Way on the other side, Bodi's feeling good. The weather is cool. It's like in the 40s, low 50s, high 40s. Bodi loves the cold weather. Bodi loves the frozen tundra. Bodi is all about the winter. So we're on the other side, and I'm looking down, and you see these ant piles everywhere, mounds of dirt. So I like to stop, and I like to look down and check it out. And I see this one ant carrying a leaf and pushing it forward all by himself, or her. I don't know. I didn't look that close. But the ant had a leaf. Nobody's helping this guy or gal. He's just, or she is just pushing this leaf all by itself right through the cracks and crevices in the path on a mission to, help build the fortress against the larger creepy crawlies that attack them. let me tell you, ants are like, I don't know, they lift like what, 500 times their normal weight? Pretty impressive. So I get a kick out of looking at stuff like that. Bodi takes me on these adventures. We walk around and you take a little time and notice. Stop and smell the flowers. Stop and wave hi to the birds that are chirping around. Look at the different birds and the different things around and the trees and the plants. It's really cool walking a dog on a long walk, so you get out in nature and make these connections that we normally don't do when we're stuck in our concrete jungle, not going anywhere. So man, can we hear it for the Miami Dolphins? Can we do a fireworks show for the Miami Dolphins coming back and doing their thing? Nice going. Hill, Waddle, making some key plays. We got Chua making some key passes. Dolphins came back and won. Nice going, Miami. Oh, yeah. Hope your team did well. And, man, that was an exciting day of football as we have our little Sunday, get to watch the games. So let me tell you, man, let's do a little Halloween, the couple noises here that we have just to have some fun. Look out! Happy Halloween. Man, I do miss the trick-or-treating days. If I could go back in time, I would go back to Kendall Point, walk around the long way, walk around the inside, fill 2 giant pillow sacks full of candy, and it'd last you for the year, and take it to elementary school, and you trade your candies, and you... Man, oh man, was that fun. So let's see what's going on over here, DeanBodi Show. We're having a great day over here. I hope you are. And let's see what's happening here. And as we're going through our thing, DeanBodi... And, wow, the crazy ants are nuts. And, oh, yeah, we tested the heater out because the cold is here. And the UPS driver and the leather guy. Let me tell you about this leather guy, this leather solutions guy that came out to handle my leather love seat and couch. Because as I moved here, Bodi's been cranking on this love seat she loves, and she's been on it forever. It's her favorite chair, but it's got a few scratches on it. One thing about leather, the more worn it is, the better it looks. But I wanted to see if somebody could come out, I don't know, do a little touch-up on it. Give it some love. Do some conditioner, do whatever. So he comes out, the leather guy, and he makes this dye to match the leather. And he does this little touch-up with the sponge and all this other stuff. Okay, it looked better than it was. But he didn't do what I thought he was going to do. Because I got leather in the bedroom. I got leather here. I got leather there. I wanted him to go around and do a whole thing on all of it. Yeah, even the stuff that looks good. Can you do your professional polish on it? Can you do more than just a touch-up? Anyway, I'm not going to recommend them. Wasn't happy with the thing. It didn't work out the way I thought it was, even though it does look better than it did. And he left me with a little extra of the paint. And I realized that when I wiped it the next day, some of the red dye came off on the rag. So I sent him an email. Should that be happening? Because I thought it was going to be dry, like at least one day overnight. And he goes, no, you don't want to touch it or clean it for the first 6 months. And he goes, as I said, as I was walking out. Whoa! Number one, you didn't say it. Number two, 6 months, really? I just got bamboozled. I feel like I got hustled. I got charged way too much. And it was like, give me a break with the leather, whatever. And I could have just watched the YouTube and done it myself. So next time, that's what we're going to do. Not to mention the polish that he used and the whole leather conditioner stuff that he used on a couple of the bar stools. Bodi's hairs fly around the apartment, right? And they land on these things. And any kind of goopy goop, sticky stick, the hairs are going to stay there. And I'm noticing it makes it more challenging to clean. Okay, see? So we have to deal with this, and you have to bob and weave through what they say, the experts of a certain field that they think they know what they're doing and they do everything, whatever. Not necessarily an expert. You know what they say is someone who knows more and more about less and less. And a specialist is someone who knows everything there is to know about nothing at all. That's right. So, let's see what's going on here at DeanBodi Show. And we're having kind of a crazy day over here. Noisy rappers and crazy... Oh, wow. This disposal cleaner. I got to tell you about this cleaner from Arm & Hammer. Little orange balls that you drop down the disposal that when you flick it on, it releases a burst of citrus smell. How cool does that sound? So... I get a pack of these things. I'm like, what a cool invention. Because I've had this foam stuff that you squeeze down the disposal and it fills up with foam and you just let it dissolve there and then rinse it away with the lemon fresh scent. These little orange balls, okay, it says run the water, flip on the switch, turn the switch off, and turn the water off. Drop one of those balls in there. Turn the water on, and then hit the disposal, and it'll break it up, and you'll smell the citrus. So I do it, and the ball, okay, if I was at a carnival, and I try to throw the ball in the little ring or the hoop or whatever it is to try to win a prize or a stuffed animal, you never can win. I mean, rarely do you win, right? At the carnival. This little ball comes flying out of the disposal, and it's got that, you know, that rubber thing where there's just a little hole where it drops and it barely fits in. How it shot back out through the hole is like a miracle in itself. I could never have done that on purpose. So it comes flying out and lands across the kitchen. I'm like, okay, how many people around the world that have bought these things are going through what I'm going through? And it's like, anyway, so I put it back in there. I did it again, and I ducked this time. It didn't happen again, but I did smell the orange citrus. Okay, it came with about 9 pellets, as I'm going to call them. They look like little marbles. I had fun through all 9. Now, because it happened the first time, every time I did it, I would like duck in case it was going to fly out again. It was not really, okay. Wasn't what I thought it was going to be. The citrus smell did happen, a little burst of an orange. Okay, it doesn't really last that long, so I'll stick with the foam one. Seems to work good. The lemon, foamy, clean out your disposal once in a while so your house doesn't smell like Garburator garbage. So that's the thing with that. And, you know, we're doing okay over here otherwise, and, you know, we're doing our thing. We're doing our thing on a day-to-day. The colder weather is coming, which we're excited about. And I know you people that are up north deal with the real winters. Over here, well, we get a little snow once in a while, but I like the freshness of the cold. I don't want to shovel snow in the first part of the day, but I prefer the cold just like Bodi does. So we're having a good time over here. Who's the good girl? Good girl, Bodi. Good girl. Good girl, Bodi. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com. 800-878-9698 is the Bodi hotline, fun line. Call it. Say something nice to Bodi. DeanBodi.com is the website. We got the links on there. One will get you over to the podcast, Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Bodi's the greatest. Click the like. Don't forget to subscribe to the DeanBodi Show. We're having fun. Go to the YouTube channel. See the caricatures and the fun thumbnails. And the banner with our caricature. You'll know you're in the right spot. This is where we go to Goofy Town. We go across Crazy Bridge, make a right turn over at Wacko Avenue, and hang out on Silly Park and just take a break from it all, away from the news, away from all of the stuff going on and all this stuff with Dr. Fettuccini and Nancy Pastrami doing all these things and the CDC and saying all this and saying all that. Live your life. Keep moving forward. Take care of yourself so you can take care of somebody else. We're going to be coming at you, DeanBodi. Don't forget to click the like. the subscribe, the notification bell. You don't want to miss any of these episodes. Trust me on that, because we're having a good time over here. We want you to have a good time. DeanBodi.com. Let's have a great day. Have an awesome day. You're the greatest. DeanBodi Show. DeanBodi.com is the website. Oh, yeah.